So we journeyed to the mountain, then we continued to the mountain, and now we're going to ascend the mountain. ZAU stood before the might of Mount Ishoka. Ascending it would bring him closer to the great spirit of mankind. Oh, for some reason I thought it was the great spirit of the mountain, but I guess it's mankind. Bigger width and damage, or bigger radius and damage? I would really love a supernova just let me move it from side to side, but I guess that's fine. Okay, and we have 1 trinket, 2 echoes, 1 reflection, and 1 ritual. There's the ritual. I don't know what that is. It's not a tree, so that's not the reflection. This is probably the trinket. Yeah, I don't see a tree. Oh, there's the tree. There's the reflection. Okay. Let's just go. Oh, just almost ran straight out. Get out of here. Wrong button. Yep. And it did. Ah. And now we're here at the village. How many was it? 2 echoes and 1 trinket. Okay. We're at another dish. Oh.
You should not sneak up on people, young shaman. It is unbecoming of the trade.
Wait. How did you know I was a shaman?
Those masks. They belonged to a great man. Yes, they did. You have traveled far from Amandla.
And farther still to go. I am ZAU.
Bomani, of Ishoka. We are no threat to one another.
We are not. But I see on your face that something troubles you.
It is my son. Or the absence of him, I should say. I am waiting for his return, yet as I wait, he still does not come. We were evacuating Ishoka, but my son hesitated. He could not live with the fact that he had still not undertaken the enduring rite.
The enduring rite?
It is a way of Ishoka. Young aspirants sought favor from the gods, and my son was keen. We argued. I told him it was just a ceremony. Surviving is more important now. But sons have a way of defying their fathers, and so he left for the mountain, to the right. He wore his mask, spear in hand, ready to prove himself to no one. He promised we would meet at this outpost right here. And so I still wait. I wait and wait.
I am headed to the mountain myself to seek out the Great Spirit. If I see your son, Bomani, I will send him to you.
Careful steps, shaman. Mercy is a rare bloom that does not grow in its Shokan soil.
Okay, I saw OBS doing the flickery thing that it does when it thinks it's too hot or just like can't handle the game. So give me a sec. Okay.
Thank you, ZAU. It will give me true peace when you find him.
It already said it had an encoding error when I just... All I did was...
I know, ZAU. I know. This is the true work of a shaman.
Yes. I hope we can find his son. I pray he is alive and well.
Well, chances are that ain't happening. Think about it, ZAU. Think about all we've put up with so far. No one has been alive and well. So his son dead. I mean, it gave me a level up, but was that really worth it? Yes, because I still need a couple more points. I think those two are still alive down there, but I ain't going back. Leave them. Hey, you said we were out of their territory. Like, that's why I keep saying they shouldn't be able to, one, get hit and not flinch, and two, redirect after, like, if you're in the middle of throwing something, it stays where it's at. And if you're hit, you flinch. So that the player feels like they're doing something, you know? don't have enough. Now I do. So if I'm hitting an enemy, and they're unfazed by it, that's just gonna make me feel like weak as shit as a player. Whereas if they're swinging at me and I hit them and that negates their swing, you know, it's more of a realistic thing that I'm asking for in a video.
I think this is Bomani's son's mask.
It would seem so. Cracked and damaged.
And in the lava, so you would think, oh, he fell in. I couldn't even tell that was a mask. Oh, but wait, what's the mask for this one? Someone who looks sad. Our next secret won't be until we get towards the tree, I guess. Okay, we can't go through that yet. Let's go see if we can reflect now, or if it's gonna... Just got an achievement.
Reflecting. Maybe it could help. Talking. Or sometimes, maybe not. I'm so used to just doing. All the time, doing.
It is not as if you are doing nothing now, ZAU.
No. You are right. I am healing. I guess.
Xbox lists the game as Project Ola Run when you get achievements. Which is odd, because I was like, I'm not playing a game called Project Ola Run. So I'm guessing that's what this was originally called. Isn't Ola Run the Titan of the sky? No. It's a god of time. Is it the African god of time? I was thinking of Age of Mythology, but then I was like, wait, no. In Smite, they added someone named Olarun near when I stopped playing the game, around the time I stopped playing the game. And I believe, yeah, he's the African god of time. So this game was originally called Project Olarun. And someone forgot to change that. No, wait. You're hanging in the air, buddy. Along. Not you, I was trying to... You. Oh, whoops. I thought that was an air vent. So we want to get our new power by going left first. Get out of here. Shows that I can go up here. Wait, what's directly down? Okay. Final power. Something about purple blocks. Sukudu's Might. Hold L and use left thumbstick, or L trigger and use left thumbstick to aim, then press B to conjure Sunkudu's Might, propelling Zhao forward and destroying bolstered barriers and enemies. Sunkudu's Might.
Aditya Shukudu, ZAU, you now possess within you Shukudu's might. And what a mighty predecessor he was. Long ago, a great evil amassed in the harsh dunes. It was a creature of unspeakable wickedness and insidious intent. It sought to drain the spirit of the earth, protecting itself in a dome of shimmering blackened stone. The great Shukudu refused to allow this horror to pass. He charged with all his might the fury of the gods within him as he broke through the impenetrable dome. He took a mighty step forward, and that made all the difference.
A might that helped save this world. I hope I can live up to his valiance. I will wield this in his honor.
Okay, final ability. Sukudu. It arrived in the early morning when the sun... Sorry, achievement popped up again, distracting me. Sun had just awakened. No scale could have given it to its size. Dark tendrils lowering from the heavens, sinking into the sand. Its glare cast to Itsoka, and the mountain they called home. The people looked on from afar. War horns cried through the desert, a warrior's way. The king and his shaman watched from the summit, watched as a form began to manifest around the malice, shimmering blackened stone. When the tremors began, the great council spoke only of ill news to the king. What did it seek? The king questioned, and the council answered, the soul of the desert, the very spirit of the earth. It would dig deep, latching to life, sapping the color from the ground, from the world, and leaving it pale, a pale gray. What weapons could pierce such a dome? A rugu would break, a shield would snap, a blade would shatter. Hope began to fade, yet in the growing darkness, under the searing sun, the might of the legend took hold. A single step that brought the avenging light. It was in Sunkudu, the shaman, that Shoka would find salvation. He marched alone, crossing the sands towards the dome. The whispers in his head grew stronger, the denizen of the dome trying to sway him, trying to assimilate him to the way of darkness. Whispers fell on deaf ears to Sukudu, and only an anger took hold, the rage of Shoka. The march turned to a sprint, to a charge, the fury of the gods roaring within him. As faster into the dome, the mighty shaman crashed into the dome, piercing its power, shattering its intent, destroying the threat, a might that saved the sands. So was this the Adze? Forgot to read this guy's thing. I mean, they don't have tendrils, so probably not. Bomani, an aged warrior of Itshoka, Bomani's warm demeanor has been darkened by the worry of his son. Missing for some time now, the fear of his son's fate has mixed Bomani's sentimentality with bitter regret. In his prime, Bomani roamed the desert, hunting down the swarms of Adze that lurked in the endless caverns beneath the sand. Now, as an elder man, the worry for his son dominates him. Well, the fact that your son isn't a character here probably means your son's a character here. Your son's gonna be an Adze. Anything over here before I go on? No. So now I can weaponize my dash. Hell yeah. What's the point of you? That's the point of view.
This spear is near identical to Bomani's.
I do not doubt this is a clue to his son's location. We draw close to our answer. Why would the son abandon his mask and spear?
Let us keep looking.
The sun is an Adze.
It's Shoka, the great bastion of the north. Where Ikakaramba found power in innovation, or Kivuli in adaptation, Itshoka found it in endurance.
Feels like a fight room. Maybe not. This is where they've been making the cubes I've been using, but what are these? It's just a large furnace room with nothing else in it. It wants me to go right.
The sealed gate to the mountain summit. We must open the gate if we are to find the Great Spirit. I believe this is the enduring rite, a test of the soul's worthiness. It demands a bout, but not just with brawn. And it calls upon the mind, but not just with strategy. And we, ZAU, must find the two great keys to venture forth.
Then let us find them.
Oh, did that end Ascend the Mountain? It did. Getting that power ended Ascend the Mountain. And now we begin complete the enduring rite, but also search for Bomani's son.